Okay, so I was having a dilemma about what to do because it seems like there might be two endings, but there also might not be two endings. That confrontation might have happened even after I, I need to sleep. Even after I got the final relic. So I've decided to go for what I think is going to be the more complete ending first. I'm going for the final relic. I'm too curious and, I'm a bit of a tragedy enjoyer. Let's go talk to the old mayor with the, oh, with the book with us. Is he gone? A small structure sits on the island. Nearby is an abandoned campfire. He's gone? Examine the structure. An old stone structure is built around a statue. The statue has its arms raised toward the lighthouse at Devil's Spine. There's a lighthouse? Oh, we have to go check out that lighthouse. Whether it gestures in fear or praise, you cannot tell. The campfire itself is unremarkable, but you wonder who would choose an island such as this to make a camp. The old mayor. Nearby, you spot a piece of paper flapping in a bush. A note is written on it. You put it in your pocket to read later. No, we're reading it now. Close now? Nobody knows. Does he know? Desecrated temple, forgive me. The only way he might understand. Must help him. Must stop him. Oh, are we gonna get a confrontation? I still don't know what this means. Let's figure out our fishing equipment arrangement. I can have a little bit of everything if I just do this, actually. Oh wow, I can't see here at all. We're gonna have to explore during the day first, at least. I can still barely see here. What are those? Huh? Are these... Hello? Huh. I thought they were gonna attack the boat. They're kinda cute. My darling, I have found you at last. When you left, I was scattered to the winds, but now I feel almost whole again. There's just one thing left to do. Throw me back. Okay, is this our wife? Are they gonna attack the fish I tried to dredge up? Or fish up? No, they're just chilling. Can I catch these things in the net? Oh? Are they scared of the vents? Stingray? Pale skate. One of the deepest living species of skate, thought to use hydrothermal vents as incubator for its egg cases. That's cool. Whoa. Big guy. That thing has to be aggressive, right? Yep. 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 Oh dear. Oh, what have I done? Ah. A stone shrine. Upon an upright slab bears a carving, two heavily plated creatures locked in battle. A lower slab holds two shallow grooves. This, of course, was the first quest shrine, and I immediately got distracted by the opportunity to feed the crimson-robed figure. There are so many of these little piranha-looking things. A cuskeel. Ah, it's coming. Good thing I'm super speedy. Deliver the vessel. The figure draws a ceremonial knife from their robe and slices into the fish, cutting out the heart. They place it on a stand in front of them. Can you not bring down the sky? This is the second time one of these guys has referenced the sky coming down. Another shape on a scroll. This one looks like a sailfish. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because I want to know. I gotta know. Hello. Are you calling your mom? Is that what these things do? Oh yeah, I need to set out crab pots too. Oh, the mouth of the deep, for sure. I quickly double-checked where I would need to set the crab pots, and then went exploring while I waited. Hello. Excuse me. Please don't call your mom. Is this gonna be a flag? Oh, I don't know. This could be anything. A stone tablet. An ancient stone tablet bearing a strange glyph. Maybe the trader at Little Morrow knows something about this. Okay, just something to sell, I guess. I could probably use this to dodge that, big piranha? I'm guessing they're inspired by piranhas. Oh, the coelacanth! An ancient giant battered by the years gone by, its slow eyes swivel and look at you mournfully. We're going directly to the pontoon. I am not losing this one. About those rare fish. I found a coelacanth. That's great news. I'll add it to my records. Here, take this. I'm sure you can find some use for it. That's all of them. Wow, I never thought I'd complete these records. Is there anything else you want to talk about? I wish we could talk to her more. There's nothing to do but solve the coelacanth. Well, we completed that quest. Ooh, squat lobster, covered in tiny bristles and spines. This creature is thought to be blind. They process toxins spewed from hydrothermal vents. Ooh, spider crab. Now, go away. Okay. I thought driving over those would hurt me. Good to know it doesn't. What wacky contraption will I get this time? The rock splits with an almighty crack. It crumbles away, revealing its core. A fathomless flame, a cold, unnatural flame. Dark shapes swirl and flicker inside. Let's send these straight to storage. Another tablet? Yeah, different from the first one. Yeah. No. Oh, wow. That thing's mean. I need to go looking for a sailfish. Due to the temple's apparent connection to the hooded figures, I decided I wanted to finish the Crimson Robed Figures quest before I got too far into the story. I knew I'd seen a sailfish near Gale Cliffs, so I went that way. And while I was there, I finished researching everything in the research tabs. But even after going all the way back to Greater Morrow, talking to myself the whole time, I probably should have been able to figure out that we're the collector. Since everyone was like, oh, no one lives there, but I totally, absolutely bought that he was just a recluse. I couldn't find a sailfish. I'm feeling daring. Hi! I can outrun you now. And I wound up going in a big circle all the way back to Devil's Spine before I did. Bring down the sky, I just might. The ceremonial knife comes out again, and the large heart is extracted. It's placed on a stand beside the first. Oh, he's not even eating them. Raise the deep. Like the fisherman's note? The figure points to a shape on the last scroll. This one is a frilled shark. No, of course I didn't go get the frilled shark right away. I got distracted by this dock around the back of the island. On the bright side, I finally found the lighthouse that was mentioned in the old mayor's note, but I decided to check out the cave first. In the dim light of the cave, you can make out some paintings on both walls. Let's check out the left wall. These paintings depict the birth of a civilization. A great beacon of light is shown repelling a tentacled figure emerging from the sea. Is that what we're summoning? In the dim light of the cave, you can make out some paintings on both. Oh, okay. Right wall. These paintings depict the fall of a civilization. A volcanic eruption tears through a tall lighthouse. Monstrous shapes devour people as buildings turn to ruin. Ooh. Will that happen at the Morrows? Because I still consider that, like, our home base. Ancient lighthouse. Oh, this. Okay, I thought that was a little short to be a lighthouse. This makes more sense. You climb the many steps leading up to the ancient lighthouse. At its base is a solid stone door. You can't see a handle, but there's a large socket carved into the face of the door. Oh, is this the door remains shut? I can't get to my storage here, but that's probably what those tablets are for. I was gonna sleep. Because I cannot see. Let's go back around to the lighthouse. I didn't notice how quiet it was here. Oh. Huh. So, could you, in theory, come over to Devil's Spine anytime and find the old mayor right away and just end all this before it begins? So I had more thoughts. The lighthouse keeper could still totally be our mom. We do appear to be younger than her. I thought the writer of the letters would still be alive. Like, I guess not the... Wait, what? Wait. was wrong about literally everything, I guess. Yesterday was the reading of his mother's will. Most of the remaining estate went directly to him, of course, but to my surprise, she bequeathed me her pocket watch. The watch we're looking for. Curious, I am not fond of the thing, but I know that taking it will mean a lot to him. I cannot help but feel it is some veiled jab at me from beyond the grave. She was the type to do such a thing. Was I late on some occasion? I cannot recall. Okay, I guess she's just our friend then. Also, I realized that crashed ship that looks exactly like our ship was probably the old mayor's. This is all extremely obvious in hindsight, and I love that. It caught me totally off guard, but looking back, it makes sense. As human as you are, the fact that they look so similar, the collector and the fisherman, I mean. I think if the lighthouse keeper was married to anyone, it was probably the former mayor of Little Morrow. But it's also possible they were all just friends, except obviously the fisherman and his late wife. I thought the writer of these diary entries would still be alive. Oh my god, J stands for Julie. Did he name the boat after her? Too many thoughts, head full. Going for the tragedy. I know she wants to be thrown back, but I want to know what happens. Oh, I need to sleep. I also completely forgot about Banish. I should try that out on the giant piranha. Anyway. Tragedy time. Let's find the next altar. Are they slowing me down? Oh, that's so annoying. Shoot. Oh, they just swim away. Go away. Alright, what do I need here? A stone shrine and upright slab bears a carving, two pale bottom dwellers, hiding from their fate. A lower slab holds two shallow grooves. Okay, a skate and a ghost shark. Go away. This is a frog. No, this is a ghost shark. Man, I am bad at this one. I wonder how many endings there are. It seems like there's definitely a bad ending, which I am barreling toward full speed. Maybe a good ending if we just throw the book back. But is there a difference between knowingly finishing the collector's quest and unknowingly finishing the collector's quest? Am I just sprinting toward the worst ending? The rock splits with an almighty crack. It crumbles away, revealing its core. Also, I guess I don't get a cannon. That must be from the DLC. I'm so curious about this. But I'm worried if I talk to her, I'll be prompted to throw the book overboard. And then I won't get the rest of the story. I can always quit if it looks like it's gonna go that way. I'm so curious. I have the book. You've had it this whole time, have you not? It doesn't matter. Make the most of this window of lucidity. Now is the time to act. Do you still remember where it happened? In that gloomy darkness behind the bay. When you are ready, I'll point the way. Okay. I understand. Do what you must, but do not delay this any longer than is necessary. Return to me when you can. I will point the way. Okay. It sounds like they crashed behind the bay. Okay. Oh. There's more stuff to check out. Which statue do you want to look at? The left one. The statue holds a stone crucible. It's empty. Oh, that's where I put the flames. The stone columns of the temple are carved with ancient pictures and texts. Which carving do you want to look at? The swarm of small creatures. The carving shows a swarm of small fish surrounding a boat. The ravenous children, alone they are nothing, together they summon her. Beneath these words, somebody has added a crudely scratched note. Do not let them grip you. Burn them away. That's probably referring to vanish. The carving is of a large fish with crossed-out eyes, the unseeing mother. When the starving cannot eat, she approaches. Makes sense. Beneath these words, someone has added a crudely scratched note. Blind but can hear her children, avoid at all costs. And then I'm guessing this implies that they're scared of the vents. The carving shows a bubbling underwater vent. The breath of salvation that burns those that mean harm, only the pure remain. Beneath the word, somebody has added a crudely scratched note. Protection. Follow the magma, find them. Okay. Well, I guess let's put 2 of the flames in place. The cold flame roars in the statue's hands. Let's see what the fanatic has to say. I've lit some of the flames, I can see that, but we cannot proceed in darkness. All 3 must be lit. This is such a bad idea. Hey, I have more questions for you. I'm looking for sunken relics. Are there any shipwrecks? Relics, you say? Perhaps one such as this? He pulls an antique pocket watch from inside his robe. Droplets of sea spray crackle and seethe in the air around it. You are drawn to it too, I see. It found me during my rite of proving as I scavenged for creatures of power. Aberrations? It sapped at my spirit when I first recovered it, but I came to appreciate its strange nourishment with time. As will you. When the ritual is prepared, it will be yours to carry forth. What's that scroll you're holding? I found it at the end of my other life. It washed ashore, as all great gifts do. It took some time for me to decipher the runes. It speaks of an incomprehensible door. And those wretched, twisted fish that swam through. Their flesh is the closest thing to a key. Huh. Are there others that share your beliefs? There are pretenders, failures that make a mockery of the deep. I tried correcting their ways, but I soon saw that they had lost the path. I left them to their ceaseless hunger. Are they the monsters? So, while I go to this next quest altar and get the fish for it, I want to cut in to talk about what the fanatic just said. When I recorded this, and for a long time after, I thought what he meant by they had lost the path and leaving them to their ceaseless hunger was that he let them turn into the monsters you find around the world, like the Angler, the Ray, those guys. And I just now realized he's talking about the hooded figures. I knew the hooded figures were connected to this, I'm just gonna call it a cult. Obviously, there are statues of them all over. But I thought they were current members. Local dumbass overanalyzes video game more at 10. Anyway, about here is when I figured out what I was actually supposed to do with those stone tablets. I never noticed that the quest got added to the pin board, so let's just get into that. Is it the... Wait, that's a quest? Wait. Oh. Wait. I might have stuff I need to do before this. I don't want this to, like, kick off while I have loose ends. Oh. Hello, what can I do for you today? Show him the stone tablet. The trader takes the stone tablet from you and inspects it closely, turning it over in his hands. Remarkable. Yes, I do believe this is a fragment of a larger arrangement. Oh, I knew it. He reaches up to a high shelf and brings down a similar-looking stone, albeit one covered with much more dust. Some years ago, I acquired this other piece. You found this near those ruins in Devil's Spine, didn't you? Yes. Well, I suspect there will be more out there. I'll hold on to this for now and study it further while you search for the other fragments. In the meantime... No, I don't have any trinkets. I do have another stone tablet. Judging by the age of the stone and the shape of the glyph, these are part of the same set. I'll keep this for now until you come across any others. It looks like they join together to form a square, so hopefully there's just one more to find. In the meantime, I don't have any trinkets. Okay, I might be at this longer than I thought. So I realized completing the quest with the Fathomless Flames probably won't kick off something unstoppable, because if I hadn't shattered the collector, I would still have to take the relic to him. I probably still need to take the relic to him. It's not like he's not there. The mirror's just broken. But I'm still gonna take the frilled shark to the guy first. And I should probably look for those tablets first, too. I really want to unlock the lighthouse. There's gonna be something really cool up there, I think. Okay, frilled shark. There's usually a spot for them around here somewhere. Is this it? Yeah, here we go. Raise the deep. The figure points to a shape on... yeah, I've read that. Here's your frilled shark. I don't know why that didn't work for so long. They drag the shark's body around to find the right angle before plunging the knife in and pulling out the heart. They place it on a stand beside the others. Without looking at you, they take a book from inside the robe and throw it into the sand at your feet. That's a little rude. The figure kneels before the fish hearts and becomes still. You leave before they decide they need any more hearts. Huh? So this one's not going to sleep? Not gonna hibernate? I know there's a glowing spot around here somewhere that I couldn't get to. There it is. And the spot to get in is over here. I'm ignoring you. I'll use Dispel or Banish if I have to. Oh yeah, this looks like it. And then I'll probably just teleport. No, not haste. Manifest. I always forget it's not just a single click. The trader takes the stone tablet from you and places it alongside the others. He turns them over and arranges them together in a square. On the underside of the tablets, new glyphs begin to form, casting an eerie light onto the low ceiling. That's a little ominous. Yes, go on. He begins transcribing the glyphs onto an old scrap of parchment. Each stroke appears to demand excruciating concentration. After a few minutes, he puts down his pen and reads aloud. Did the glyphs match that? Has that been there the whole time? When the sky mistakes the stars and the air grows thick with night, the deep will open its scars. Protect us, O guiding light. I only know of one guiding light, but the tablets predate the lighthouse at Greater Morrow by centuries. The fragments are fused together now. Why don't you take this back? In theory, they should open a lock somewhere, but where? 4 fragments fused together. The trader at Little Morrow says they form a key to a guiding light. An intriguing mystery. Do let me know if you make any progress. I guess I'll go to the lighthouse first. Oh man. Glad I didn't run into that. I'm really excited to see what's up here. The fused tablet clicks into place and the door rumbles before sliding open. Let's go inside. You step through the doorway of the ancient lighthouse. The stairway to the top has collapsed. This is as far as you're going to get. Oh, that bodes poorly. Around you are a number of dusty objects. Some of them look valuable. Ooh. Flame of the sky. Oh, a light. A really bright light. Impossibly bright for such a compact design. The delicately faceted crystal lens focuses a perpetual shimmering flame. Ooh. That's cool. You take everything from the room. And that's it? There's no protecting this place from whatever I'm going to do to it. Well, that was everything. I have no reason to put this off anymore. Part of me thinks nothing is going to happen. But that guy does have scales. That might just be from, you know, presumably eating aberrations. Let's put the last flame in place. A cold flame roars in the statue's hands. Preparations are complete. The fanatic awaits. Let's see what I'm getting into. What is it? The flames are lit. Ah, I can feel it. The chill of the deep touches us now. It is time. Come. Nope, I'm not about to get sacrificed. You follow them up the steps of the temple. At the top is a black stone altar. Stacked high upon the altar are layers of dark, damp wood. Am I gonna set him on fire? He draws the antique pocket watch from his robe. It sways hypnotically in the breeze. It is almost yours. May it mark the start of your journey. And the end. Is he gonna set me on fire? Still holding the pocket watch in one hand, he clambers atop the pyre and raises his scroll. He begins to chant. What are you doing? He ignores you. The wind picks up, swirling sea spray around the altar. A cold blue flame rises from the sodden wood at his feet. Should I try to stop him? Stop this. His chanting grows louder. The freezing blaze climbs his legs. His chanting continues, no pain detectable in his voice. Is he gonna turn into one of those monsters? Is that where they come from? He lifts his arms skyward. Ominous. Don't like that in conjunction with sky deep, or whatever order it was in. Seconds later, the inferno engulfs him. It rages for a moment, then abruptly dies away. The cold mist pools around the floor of the temple briefly before the wind sweeps it into the sea. No trace of the fanatic remains. Ah, Providence, complete all side quests. The pyre is cold and damp. Inspect the pyre. And we got the antique pocket watch. The clock face swims underneath cracked glass, hands spinning erratically. You take the pocket watch, it's freezing cold. It vibrates in your palm. Clock hands spinning wildly below the cracked face. Interesting. Foreboding. At this point, I realized I only had to catch like 3 more aberrations to finish the encyclopedia in this area. I caught 2 of them, but I did give up on the 3rd because I didn't want to wait around for the crime pot. But while I was hunting down the other 2, I did have some interesting things happen, like getting slapped by this thing. This thing showing up during the day. Huh? I didn't know you lived around here. Also, you're showing up during the day now. Interesting. I want to get a look at it. Aww. It ran away as soon as I properly perceived it. And almost getting eaten by this other thing, which led to a totally new discovery for me. Huh? Okay, fine, I'll go sleep. I thought that kind of thing would only show up past the game border. Whoa, wait. The stone trembles before you, unknown symbols glow from within. A sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm, your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. A leviathan raises its vast gray head, stretching up until it sits level with a bright flame cradled at the top of the ancient lighthouse. I thought these were going to be fast travel. I'm not going to go sleep. I'm going to go check out all these humming rocks. What? It watches the fire for a while, tilting its head and calling softly to it with a guttural sound. Appearing satisfied, the beast slinks down into the water, gliding back to the depths. Is that the thing that just tried to take out my boat? Wow, the flames are all lit. Is that because of the not sleeping or because of the ritual? Ooh, I almost thought this one wasn't doing anything. The cold stone does not respond to your touch. But it was just glowing. Do I have to wait for night? Is it because I'm not as panicked? Okay, my eye is green. Yellow. There we go. A sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm, your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. Blackness. A crimson rift opens in the void. Dreadful silhouettes drift through in a procession of teeth and tentacles. Oh hey, multiple eyes. Like in the fog. After the last grotesque figure emerges, a membrane spreads over the fissure. A distant groan emanates from the space beyond. Fascinating. Whoa, that's a new one. I didn't end up going to every humming rock, I am planning to replay this game though, so I will do that eventually. But for now, here are the ones I did go to. Oh good, it's still glowing. I guess I just have to be super paranoid. A sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm, your neck. Deep vision enters your mind. A ship, tossed by waves in the night. Fog unfolds like a blanket from the deck, spilling across the ocean and crashing against the land. A distant lighthouse flickers a signal. Okay. Okay. So these seem to be kind of showing us the past. Ooh, scouring bass. Come on. Come on, whisper at me. There we go. A blustery wind screams through the cliffs, diving and turning. It passes over a large wooden ship at anchor, all flags filling suddenly. A skinless face appears on the fluttering fabric. A wail of terror rises from the crew. Huh. A heart of stone wrapped in a twisting tail. A serpentine body uncoils, teeth rasping at its earthen shell. Larger now, bursting through the cliffs, sending rocks tumbling into the water. An eye opens to this new world. Is that the hateful serpent hatching? I guess maybe it's not Magrin. There we go. Now I just have to find it again. Here it is. The town of Greater Morrow burns. The lighthouse lies collapsed, its light extinguished. A red glow fills the sky behind a cyclone that drains the world. Is that what's going to happen if I go through with this? Oh. This one ought to be interesting. Dark rocks erupt from the earth, piercing through buildings and trees, through sand and crashing waves, through the basalt pillars of this island. Oh, I thought it was describing the basalt pillars. The newborn structures crackle with an unknown energy, crimson lightning arcing between them. The earth shifts once more, and the stones lie still. Fascinating. Okay, I guess I'm doing this. You climb the broken steps to the old mansion, the waves swelling and crashing against the basalt columns that surround you. You pause before crossing the threshold. Let's try concealing the relic first. Oh. Let's deliver the relic. He approaches, drawing closer with an incessant ticking. You have the pocket watch. You take out the watch. Its once frozen hands are now inexplicably twitching in a rhythmic struggle, trying but failing to move forwards. You place it in front of the collector. Though it has been some decades since I last laid eyes upon this, the sound of its mechanisms has grown no less unpleasant. Oh, he doesn't like it. And with that, our collection is complete. Oh, gave up a pocket watch, got an achievement. And with that, our collection is complete. I must admit, I am surprised. I did not think you had the determination for such a job. Now, with these 5 relics in our possession, only one thing remains. We will see her again soon. It will all be worth it. You know this. Ooh, I'm going all in, I know. We must make one final voyage. This time I will be with you. Ooh. I'm ready. Warning, you are entering the final phase of the game. Your progress will not be saved from this point onwards. Oh, that's super helpful, actually. I can get both endings that I'm fairly sure exist. Yeah, let's go. One more time, your progress will not be saved from this point onwards. Are you sure you wish to continue? Yeah. The relics are coming with us. We should wait for the fog to thicken. With luck, the seas will remain unaware of our intentions. Interesting. Huh. Have the monsters been trying to stop us this whole time, actually? It kind of makes sense. They do kind of hang around the relics, except for the ray, which seems to show up quite a bit. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Waiting for the right time. Midnight, I guess? Now, our destination is the open expanse to the west of Greater Morrow. It's marked on the map. We must not tarry on the open waters, not with such a significant cargo. Make haste. I don't know what tarry means. Oh. Delay. His shape disappears from the mirror. A chill rises in your body as you turn to leave. The Collector is with you. He's like in our head? There's nobody here. There never was, kinda. Alright, let's go right over here. Around here? Oh, that's helpful, actually. Oh, this is like the red cyclone that was in the, Humming Rock. I just noticed I have 11 fish in my net. I don't think it matters anymore. This is the place. You know, was he showing up in the reflection of the porthole now? This is where she was taken from us, and where we can at last bring her back. Only here, and only because of what we've achieved. You open the book. Its pages are frosted with ice, and a chill mist rises around your fingers. You begin to read aloud. To release the lost one, frozen in time. Ooh, we finally get to see the inside. Nothing looks familiar. This is interesting, though. Oh, wild that it says you. To release a lost one, frozen in time. You throw the pocket watch overboard. And tethered by chains in the deep. Ominous. You throw the necklace overboard. Bind them to this world once more. You throw the ring overboard. Makes sense, like a wedding ring, which I assume this was the engagement ring. Open the door to the starry heavens. Don't like that in conjunction with all the sky falling stuff. You slot the key into the lock of the music box. And lay the weary world to rest. You throw the music box overboard, its key left unturned. I wonder what would happen if we'd turned it. Unshackled, find a use for the relics. Ooh. Oh. Oh, it's a face. Oh, it's like Cthulhu. That's it? Oh man. Oh, that went to shit real fast. So was the wife like chained to the monster and keeping him away? I'm sure as I go back through I'll pick up more on it, but hopefully we pick up at the collector's place. Oh, nice. Okay, I really like that they have made it easy to get both endings that I know of. So, we're gonna get the ending with the lighthouse keeper now. I'm ready. Show me where I need to go. Oh, I love this. I wouldn't have minded replaying the game because it is very fun, but this is so handy. We must wait until night is thickest, until the ocean is as it was all those years ago. This is suspiciously similar. Although I guess if I just, like, throw the book over without the relics, maybe it'll just be gone. It's time, I'll point the way. Follow my light. Go and do what's right for her. Throw it back. So it seems like our wife may have sacrificed herself. Same spot. May have sacrificed herself to stop Cthulhu from destroying the world, maybe? That is my current guess. This is the place. Throw it back. The book struggles in your grasp, its weight somehow shifting from side to side. Silver ribbons flail pathetically against your fingertips. Huh. I guess it is, like, sentient. Is the collector in there? Anyway, throw it back. You hold it high above your head. A low groan rumbles from the book, echoed by another from the depths. Throw it back. You throw it into the foaming water. Oh, and this one's called Sated. Hello? That's the thing that was at... That's the thing that was at Devil's Spine. And in the vision from the Humming Rock there, and we died? I wasn't expecting us to die. What an absolute banger of a game. There are a few things I want to talk about now that I'm done with it, starting with the collector's identity reveal. I think I guessed damn near every possible relationship between the collector and the fisherman, except that they were the same person. And it's so obvious in hindsight. I really do feel like I should have been able to figure it out, but I mean, maybe that was intentional. Like, I think the lighthouse keeper said she saw an accursed boat return or something similar to that. But there was no boat at the collector's island. I think I assumed it was in the workshop or something. But the dockworker at least said nobody lived there. But again, like I said before, I totally bought that he was just a recluse. I mean, he seems like a recluse. And of course, that as human as you are line, that really probably should have tipped me off. But I think a big part of the reason I thought he was going to be the fisherman's son was because I was expecting the writer of those diary entries to still be alive. And I really did think they matched up well with the lighthouse keeper. She spoke like she had lost someone, like she was expecting someone to return, who I now think is probably the old mayor of Little Morrow. Speaking of the lighthouse keeper and the old mayor, I do also want to talk about the group that dredged up the book in the first place. From some of the wife's diary entries, it sounds like they were all pretty close friends, and maybe the fisherman, the lighthouse keeper, and the old mayor even worked together at some point. And I think the old mayor's description of dredging up the book was really interesting, particularly this part where he says, "An age later, some of us washed up on shore." The collector also said something along the lines of, "We must go through this rigmarole once again." And the lighthouse keeper said, "Last time you were sure too." So, of course, all this makes me wonder about the timeline of this game. When exactly did this happen? How long is an age? On top of that, how many times has the fisherman done this? And what stopped him before? When I first found that campsite at Twisted Strand, I thought the book depicted in it would be something I would have to fish up at Twisted Strand, and it was like leading me to some extra piece of information or a book I could read in the cabin, like the ones the hooded figures and other NPCs give you. I also thought the cloud depicted a storm, but now I realize it's the fog. Also, I would probably have to make a whole additional video to cover everything I was wrong about in this game. But for now, I just want to clarify that I used to think this journal entry referred to a group of sailors dredging up the relics themselves, and that the relics caused the fog. I do now realize that that was when they dredged up the collector's book. And I wasn't sure what the one with the pentagram depicted. Now in retrospect, I am very sure it's the wife. And I'm pretty sure what we're supposed to gather from this is that the wife volunteered to be the sacrifice for some kind of sealing ritual to keep what I'm going to keep describing as Cthulhu at bay. So I'm guessing the fisherman had more of those moments of lucidity and decided not to undo what his wife wanted. And again, in retrospect, when I can go back through my videos and see it all together without longer breaks for editing, it seems pretty straightforward to me, but at the time I was so confused. And I really love when a story pulls something like that off. I also want to talk about the monsters. The angler, the serpent, the beast in the basin, the ray, and the unseeing mother and her children. For a long time, I thought the monsters were going to be people who had eaten too many aberrations and died or come close to death. That's why I spent so long calling the angler the old mayor, and why I thought Magrin was the serpent in Gale Cliffs. And also why I thought the beast in the basin might have been the researcher's sister. But between finding the old mayor, the fanatic talking about how the hooded figures came to be, and the vision from the humming rock at the back of Devil's Spine, I think it's more likely that they just swam through the tear in the void with the aberrations. Also, I think Magrin is probably the golden-robed hooded figure. As for the letters from dead loved ones and the angler potentially imitating the sound of the old mayor's ship, Given that they are otherworldly, Lovecraftian-inspired monsters, they probably have a way to tap into people's memories and or emotions, and take advantage of those to lure people to them, presumably to eat them. I'm not really sure where this last note from the dead wife comes into that, though. Unless maybe it's from the Leviathan? That's my best guess. And finally, the endings. Both of them were kind of sudden, and that did surprise me at first, but I kind of like it now. But I do wish both credits sequences had shown places other than Greater Morrow. I would have loved to see the Black Spires breaking apart Blackstone Island, maybe the Beast coming out of Stellar Basin. I want to see how this affected the rest of the world. Likewise, I would like to see how the rest of the world looks without the fog. But that's the only thing I would change about this game. And now it's time for my own sudden ending, because that's everything I wanted to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like and maybe subscribing if you want to see more. I do definitely want to play this game again with the DLC, but that will probably be a few months from now, if not next year. Next, I'm going to be playing Hollow Knight, so if that interests you, there will be more to watch soon. Thanks again, and see you next time.